Hi ladies, it's Liz Davis. Welcome back to my gluten-free kitchen. The last dessert recipe I'm going to be sharing with you is gluten-free brownies with a whipped cream cheese toffee mousse. So the first thing we need to do is preheat your oven to 350 degrees, and now we're going to make our brownies. And what I have here is a 16-ounce package of gluten-free brownies, and I'm just going to prepare them with just as the package states, just how it tells you how to do it right on the package. The only thing I'm going to add extra is some toffee bits that'll tie in the whipped cream cheese toffee mousse with our brownies. So let me put that away. Okay, and it calls for a 1/4 cup of melted butter. Put that in here. And 2 large eggs, which of course have been provided by our sweet little hens outside that you met last week. And I'm going to mix this up a little bit before I add the toffee bits. And I've lined an 11 by 7 pan here with foil, because what I'm going to do is cut them out with some round biscuit cutters when it's time to serve them. So, and then the last thing I'm adding is a 1/4 cup of our milk chocolate covered toffee bits. And the 11 by 7 size pan is the largest that they recommend on the package. So it's just to make them a little bit thinner. I don't want the brownies to be the star of the show. I want the whipped cream cheese toffee mousse to be the star of this recipe. So get that all mixed up. I'm going to go ahead and put them in our pan. I can't believe that this is our final week of recipes. It's gone by pretty fast, and I wasn't even sure if I was going to get this recipe video in with family visiting for the holiday weekend and kids having end of the school year activities. My goodness. But I did get to go and enjoy a beautiful beach day yesterday with some family that was in town, so that was wonderful. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and spread this out. Okay, all done. This is a pretty quick dessert recipe also. So that always helps. I'll actually be sharing this with my family at our cookout this afternoon, so it's a good thing. Okay, at the very last little bit, I'm going to go ahead and put these in my 350 degree oven, and they'll bake for about 23 to 26 minutes. And then I'll be back to show you how to make our wonderful whipped cream cheese toffee mousse. Okay, I'm back, and now it's time to prepare the star of this dessert recipe, which is our whipped cream cheese and toffee mousse that's going to go on top of our gluten-free brownies. And in my stand mixer, I've just whipped up a little bit for a short time, 8 ounces of heavy whipping cream, and to that I'm going to add 8 ounces of our whipped cream cheese, our Philadelphia brand whipped cream cheese. Add that right in. Okay, get all of it in there. All right. And then I have 1.5 cups of powdered sugar that I'm going to add just a little bit first. I'm going to get this going. And I'm going to add a spoon at a time the powdered sugar. Now I can just put the last little bit in. And like I said, that's 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. Turn it up a little bit. 1/2 cup of milk chocolate covered coffee bits. And that should do it. Just that quickly we have created this wonderful, decadent whipped cream cheese and toffee mousse. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and put this in the refrigerator while our brownies are still baking, and I'll take that out, let the brownies cool, cut them out, and then I'll be back to show you our wonderful finished dessert. Okay, our brownies are done baking, and I took them out, and I actually put them on a cooling rack and removed the foil from the pan, and I put them in my freezer for about 10 minutes just to expedite the cooling. You don't have to do that, but that just gives you a little bit more time. And I have used, it's a little bit bigger than 3-inch biscuit cutter, and it has these pretty little scalloped edges on it. And I'm going to go ahead, and I've already done, and this makes 6 3-inch brownies. And of course, you know, a great idea for the leftover brownie that's here, of course we're not going to let it go to waste. You can just make little parfaits out of the mousse that you may have left over in your brownie pieces. But I'm going to move this out of my way, and now it's time to top our little brownie cups. And these are the most precious little dishes that my grandmother left me, and they're so special, and I thought that they were just perfect for this dessert recipe. And I'm going to take the cream cheese, the whipped cream cheese mousse, toffee mousse, and put it in my Ziploc bag. Put as much as I can in there. Oh, lost a piece. Okay. Should be enough to start. And then I'm gonna take it out. Get it in that corner. Let me go ahead and zip it closed. Then I'm just gonna trim off the end of the Ziploc bag. And I'm just gonna swirl the whipped cream cheese and toffee mousse onto our little brownies. Like so. And serving them in these little berry dishes just makes it a little bit more elegant and special. Okay, and don't be shy or stingy with the toffee mousse. It is absolutely wonderful, the cream cheese toffee mousse. And I'm going to set this aside, and then here, just as a little garnish, I'm growing, it's a really cool little herb. It's a chocolate mint herb is what it's called, and it just dresses it up a little bit. Oops. Put that there, and our last 2. And of course, you girls know I've got to take a bite of one of these. And I'll let you know how wonderful it is. It is absolutely delicious. The creaminess of the whipped cream cheese and the whipping cream just adds so much to this dish. And I can't wait for you ladies to try it. And I'm sad to say that this is my last recipe that I'm sharing with you, but thank you so much for this opportunity, and please enjoy this recipe.